Welcome back to Roll Top Realms presents The Shadows of Yog-Sothoth. Man, last time, that was interesting. North is like he was catatonic for a minute, and then he just stood up and walks out without a word. He's going back to the police department to report what he's found. In his mind, we have the evidence. They kidnapped a man. They kidnapped a baby, and they were doing some.
I never found the baby.
You didn't. You didn't find the baby.
I didn't find a
Like,
baby, but
Vince
I
was
already
traumatized.
I did one out of two things. That's good enough.
good enough, he thought, and then Vince and Shorty find some crazy incantation written on the wall, and the poor man that they had been keeping prisoner down there, James Clark, the missing man. They read an incantation, and he turns to dust and disappears.
Destroying
You make it sound
evidence.
like we did something wrong, and that's frankly that's a little harsh. Okay, he kind of like egged us on to do that.
I mean, he
Yeah.
did. Maybe he wanted release. Maybe he knew what had been done.
Maybe he just thought being a respiratory hazard was a better way to live.
Well, as North as Ethan has pointed out, that there are so many safety deficiencies in this building. It was astounding that it hasn't burned down yet.
It's
You know, actually, something I just realized, which is actually a really good question. Why, out of everyone, was that man turned to dust? Why was he dusted by Thanos?
presumably because, like you said, he was not worthy.
That's an excellent question.
So what would happen if you read it again? Would that dust turn into dust itself?
Oh, would
So
somebody
I'm-
else turn it into dust?
Somebody else read it? Just read it again. Read it again. See what happens.
I don't know that I want to do that.
Your client. I'm sure it'll be fine.
We'll break that out at the police station as like, hey, this is just a convenient transportation method for this man. Watch as I reanimate him and then promptly vaporize a cop.
I think that's the best strategy.
Let's see what happens as we derail this train. As we fade back in to the three investigators that still remain in the caverns? Whatever these things are.
Caverns.
Sub basement level structure of the Silver Twilight Lodge in the study of someone's room. Maybe it's Mr. Stanford. The letter that Shorty found was addressed to Mr. Stanford. And they found a key and another door.
To
behind
which
them.
Vince is going to open.
Vince opens the door with the key that they found.
Wabam.
A library.
Yay! Oh yeah. Let's go.
This room contains a desk, a chair, and one large bookcase. The books in this case are mainly mathematical, philosophical, and
Yes.
general science works.
That seems a little off considering that, they practice hoodoo voodoo.
So, nothing that gives voodoo voodoo vibes, as he would say.
Nope, you take one book off the shelf, Guide to General Nature and Biology. You take the next one down, Philosophy, Great Masters, etc., just banal.
Oh yeah. So Vince is pulling these books off the shelves, kind of flipping through them, seeing that they're just regular books, drops it, pulls the next one, drops it, pulls the next one. Oh, I waited all this time for a library and not one single voodoo voodoo book. Raids the desk in anger.
Raids the desk.
Are any of these book titles look incorrectly sorted or out of place?
Oh, they're all on the floor by the time you probably make it in there. Vince has pulled them all off one at a time and just dropped them.
Vince has pulled the books one by one off of the shelf, searching for something interesting. You get to the books at the floor of the bookshelf. I need you to roll a spot hidden check.
Ooh.
Who's rolling it? It better just be Shorty.
Yeah. That's a hard success.
Would you like to spend a little bit of luck to make it an extreme success?
I would love to spend a little bit of luck. How much luck are we talking here?
To make it an extreme success.
Yeah. How much extreme success? How much luck would I need?
So it's half of the half. So half of the 25 would be 12.5. So not too much luck. Give me 5 luck. Give me 5 luck.
I can give you 5 luck. Yeah. I've got plenty.
Give me 5.
That's fine. Have
So
my 5 luck.
you decrease your luck by 5.
Yeah.
Put that on your sheet.
I'm tracking.
You find a secret compartment of the bookshelf.
God damn it, you're a genius.
It's these eyes. They're used to looking for, little secret compartments and places to hide them from the port authorities. You know?
Yes, you did say you do smuggle things for people, so I
That's
guess
a
that
little
makes
bit of a
sense.
rude way to put it. I move things, okay?
You call it a potato, I call it a potato. What does it matter? You do the same, it does the same.
Yeah, that's what my mom said.
You had a mother? Oh, so lucky. Anyway, what's this?
Well, what do you do with the secret compartment, Shorty?
Can I open it? Is it like a tab?
I don't know. You haven't told me.
Press it, you open it, like how's it?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. You tell me.
Crack
You
it
give it a
open.
handshake.
Throw a little Wu-Tang Clan hand gesture at it, like.
Shorty places his hands in the shape of a W, iconic of the Wu-Tang Clan that he learned about in his travels to Asia.
Yeah.
He places his hands upon the the baseboard of this bookshelf, and with a click, it slides open, revealing a very strange covered book.
We'll gingerly remove that from the drawer and see if it has any sort of label on it or identifying marks. What does this book look like? Does it have, for example, does it appear to be bound in human skin?
The binding of the book, the book is clasped.
Oh,
It's not locked, but it is clasped.
just clasped.
And the texture of it is strange. It doesn't strike you as being stitched together human skin, but as you turn it to the side, you see in Old English script, Necronomicon.
Whoa. Whoa. Hi, bud.
Now, wait, before you get too excited.
Ignorance. Yeah.
Before you get too excited as a player. Now, does your character?
He knows nothing.
He knows.
Well,
Okay, he knows nothing.
Here's a great question. He's traveled many places.
Mhm.
He's seen many things.
Mhm.
You're the keeper in this
Let
environment.
me take a look at your stats.
What's the chances that I've encountered stories or perhaps tales of the Necronomicon of Abdul Al-Hazred?
I don't think it's very high because
I have an occult of 1.
You have an occult of 1.
5. Oh, well, occult of 5 actually.
You have an occult of 5. So I will let you roll your occult roll
To see if I have heard of this book.
to see if you've heard of this book.
That's really funny.
I have, in fact, not heard of the Necronomicon of Abdul al-Hazred.
Would you like to spend luck?
I think
Luck.
I'm a very curious, concerned, interested fellow with an intelligence of 80 who likes to be a little bit of do a little peeksy doodle here and there. I think he's gonna open the Necronomicon of Abdul al-Hazred to the first page and begin doing a little bit of reading.
Okay. So you open it up to the first page.
To perhaps the foreword or the table of contents.
Table of contents.
Okay. So did you spend luck to figure it to have any knowledge?
He has
just
no concept of this novel, book, and or dictionary.
So Shorty opens the Necronomicon. He chooses to get down, and I'm gonna give Jaden, the player, a chance to kind of come up with something as he opens up to the foreword of the Necronomicon.
I think,
But I'm going to give you time to think, because we're going to cut back to North, approaching the police department. Perhaps he's standing at the base of the stairs up to the police department.
Well, one thing I did want to ask about. North being a PI, he's pretty good at being aware of his surroundings, seeing things that other people might miss. Now, he isn't in the best of mental states. However, it is, sort of his thing to know what is going on. So if someone were potentially following him, I think there is a half chance that he might notice that sort of thing.
Would you like to roll a spot hidden?
I'm so glad you asked. He does succeed with a 48 v64.
Okay. There's lots of people walking in the streets. It's Saturday night. And yeah, it's late, but I mean, it is Boston. It's a big city. So you can tell me. Let's play it the way you want. Like, were you thinking somebody was following you?
No. If nothing seems out of the ordinary, probably wouldn't do anything of note. But
and your state of mind, you might think that people are following you. Maybe their eyes are lingering on you a little too long, but you're not quite in your right state of mind either.
Exactly. So, North is actually a paranoid person just to begin with. Okay, so if it seems like anyone is following him, even if they really aren't, I think North at this point would be hyper-vigilant, especially after an episode.
He probably looks crazy.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but just certainly not a guy you would approach, if possible.
He does not look very approachable.
Oh, absolutely not. But no, just at the moment, I think it actually is very reasonable that North would be hyper-vigilant. He would be sort of looking for anything out of the ordinary. So you can do with that what you will.
Okay. And does North continue into the police department?
Indeed he would.
So you open the doors, you hear the jingle of the bell, you see a police officer who's standing behind the front desk. He looks at you, can I help you?
Okay,
You look a little worse for wear.
Times are tough. Oh god, who was the officer I talked to? I didn't note it down, oh no!
Me neither. Shit.
Shit indeed.
Who did I talk to? Who's in charge here? Look, buddy,
Who's in charge here?
You seem a little You seem like you might need to sit down. You want to sit down, have a cup of coffee? Have you been drinking tonight?
Fortunately not. Take a cup. Where's your bathroom?
Well, you can come this way. I'll escort you. It's right over here. And he kind of opens up the, swivel door so you can walk through. He's like, all right, it's right here down this hall and to the left.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna stand out here. Make sure I'll check in on you if you take too long, but take your time, freshen yourself up, and then we can talk about what's bothering you.
All right. So, keep my hands in my pockets. I will go to the bathroom, where I will immediately close the door, lock it if possible, and then start trying to scrub the blood off my hands.
I will show who the officer was that he was talking to.
Oh, God. An actual character!
It was this man.
Oh.
I don't know who that is. Oh.
You wouldn't know who that is.
Oh.
This was Logan Terry. He was at the auction and was a KOTSG. You still don't know what that acronym stands for, but
Katsuga. Oh no.
Katsuga. But he was up there. He's up there in the lodge.
Well, I wouldn't know that, and he wouldn't know me, thankfully.
Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't know you.
Real
And I'm just sharing so that the players on the other side,
I.e., the one who actually ran into him.
but they don't know that they don't know who you're talking. They don't know who's there. They don't know who you're talking to because they're not there.
Yeah. I just get that wonderful oopsie.
Maybe the hairs on the back of Vince's neck stand on ends. Maybe his ears burn or something.
Sense of foreboding or dread washed over him.
Vince is gonna have that. Why do I feel like I forgot something? Must not have been too important.
Cue to North getting beaten in the back of the alley. No, so North is gonna come back out after washing himself, making sure there's no dried blood on him. Because he did sort of examine a body, probably got blood on his hands and whatnot. So comes back out and talks to the officer once more.
Well, it's interesting because I can't remember if I mentioned it a second time, but I do remember the first time. Their blood was like thick black ichor, however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
So it's more like an oily sludge or residue on your hands and clothes rather than blood stains.
Oh,
like an old borscht.
Well, to me it's certainly blood because I don't know what else the fuck it is, so it's blood.
Mm-hmm. No, totally.
So yeah, I'll talk to him. I was told to report back to Detective What's-His-Face.
Oh, well, Detective What's-His-Face, huh? Okay. Well, I don't know a Detective What's-His-Face, but I can help you out. Why don't you come over here and sit down at my desk, and I'll take some notes for you, and
forgive me, but I prefer to wait for him.
Okay, yeah, you're free to wait in the lobby, sir. You won't be able to come back here. I'll walk you back to the lobby. Just step in front of me and just proceed the way you came.
All right, then I'll do that, and I will wait in the lobby for as many hours as it takes. Days, even.
And you sit at the lobby.
I will be that concerning bum who no one really wants to approach.
As we cut back over to the other three investigators, where Shorty has just discovered a book titled The Necronomicon. A very, ordinary looking book. Gold script on the side. It's very finely made. It's the cover, the material the cover is made out of seems very fine texture.
This is one of the nicer copies.
It almost feels alive.
Kind of vibrates in your hands. It's a nice copy.
Yeah, maybe as you open
Black
it,
smoke pouring out of it.
maybe as you open it, as you just your curiosity, read the preface. This was a hidden book. You use the Wu-Tang symbol to open up its secret compartment.
Yeah. This one's a pop-up edition. It's got
pop-up edition.
Scratch and sniff.
So what's its preface say?
It says on the inside cover, "That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may die." And then it goes into detail, describing kind of a series of kind of very bizarre, almost handwritten notes. Very, they start to go normal, traditional, kind of towards the center of the page at first, and then it starts to go up the sides of the pages in odd ways, and then at angles, and then in bizarre turns and twists, lots of footnotes, and then footnotes of the footnotes, constant changes in font.
And so while Shorty is like reading the preface and then seems to be turning the book as
physically turning
the book around in his hands, upside down, sideways, what are the other two of you doing? Like, Brooks, you saw North just walk out. He didn't say anything to you. Are you concerned about your fellow investigator at all?
Keep in mind, he did point a gun at you, so...
He did point a gun at you earlier. He seemed okay, a little catatonic for a minute, and then just stood up and silently walked away.
Well, the problem is he didn't tell me where he was going, so I don't think Brooks would just assume that he went to the the hotel. He did mention that the cop. No, he was talking to the cops, but like Brooks ain't gonna just go to a damn police station and just start talking. So, right now he just hoping that they said that North probably went back to the hotel, laid down, went to sleep or something like that. So he's still just kind of watching over these two,
Okay.
As they ransack, obviously Vince can't keep himself together, keep falling into shit, ramsacking shit. So he's babysitting right now. Make sure he don't hurt himself.
Yeah, it seems like you got two kids to babysit now.
Yep. We're the smartest dumb kids in the group, guys.
and Vince, what is Vince doing while
raiding the second desk? Now, angrily, by the way, raiding the second desk angrily, not realizing that behind him, Shorty found a book.
Yeah, there's really doesn't seem anything else. Oh, by the way, the book of the Necronomicon is written in Greek. Sorry. Maybe the foreword was written in English, but the rest is written in Greek. Sorry.
Is it
that changes things?
Is it interpretable in any way, shape, or form?
Well, it seems to be written in Greek.
As if anyone knows what words look like in Greek.
The whole thing seems to be written in Greek. It's transcribed from.
Well, yeah.
Maybe in the foreword it said it was transcribed from an Arabic translation. This is a Greek. I don't know why the foreword would be written in English, but it's Greek. Sorry, I should have said that.
It's somebody's notes written in there. Yeah. What are the? Where would I go to learn Greek in the 20s?
The library.
The library? Is there a book on Greek here in this library?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm in a reference library in some dude's basement. Is there a book on Greek in this library?
Do a luck check. Don't forget, you did spend luck.
I did spend a little luck. You're not wrong. Didn't spend that much.
Damn.
Oh my god.
What the absolute fuck?
An extreme success, 3 versus 60.
Some of us have good luck.
Yet he was in the motherfucking dungeon. Huh.
You know,
Perhaps-
Shorty.
Perhaps he was there for a reason.
What are you doing while you're like, this is Greek?
I think I'm
can't read
spinning it
Greek."
around and I'm being like, the hell is a gyro, a euro? What the heck does that mean? And I'm spinning it around, and it literally spins out of my hands and onto the floor. And I go to pick it back up, and there is sitting next to it, the Greek language, ancient Greek for dummies, sitting on the floor next to it as 2 books. And I pick them up, and I'm like, oh, well, that's incredibly convenient. I'm glad that it told me specifically exactly what language I was looking to translate this into, because
That is quite fortuitous.
what a turn of harvest, really. I mean, that's a nice deal, because I would have been struggling for a while, because they took my library card away.
Brooks and Vince, you're seeing this man mumble to himself all of what he is mumbling right now, and what do you make of this? What do you make of this sorcery?
Vince
Take some
looks,
standard damage.
Vince looks to Willie. Do you think that maybe I may have potentially made the wrong decision in picking this weirdo up?
Yeah, I'm starting to believe so. But it seemed to be common.
Did I mention I know how to, acquire a boat or means of transportation for incredibly cheap prices?
Are we going somewhere, Willie? Did you not tell me I did not pack anything? I am not ready.
So maybe right now, Shorty, I don't want to dissuade you, but I do want to give you a plot point for yourself as a character.
Yeah.
You've spent, a couple weeks at least in this dungeon, and you're very hungry and you're not in very good shape.
I'm starving and dying.
You're starving and dying. I should be making you roll constitution checks. You know what? I'm going to make you roll a constitution check.
You gotta make me roll a constitution check. It's probably a wise call. My luck should run out here. Yeah.
There it is.
As he explains how he's so good at
Push it.
finding and procuring things and travel and all this,
Promptly hits the fucking ground.
promptly passes out.
Oh damn.
I've already attempted to carry one guy. I'm definitely not going to be able to carry that one.
Yeah, Willie just sighs in frustration because he's like, I'm so tired of picking up people.
You are like the dad of this group. Are you really?
I don't think
The
he
mother hen.
Oh my god, Vince needs uppies.
So with frustration, Willie will walk over, grab Shorty by just picks him up, throw him over his shoulder, pick up the book. He'll pick up both books and hand it to Vince. And be like, hold on to these, please.
Okay, we should probably leave now.
Yeah, but then this is definitely our sign to get up out of here.
And so you leave the house. We cut back to North. He's still at the police precinct. Officer Terry Logan is behind the front desk. He is the police officer on duty for the evening shift. he's drinking coffee. Perhaps he was. Maybe he would seem to have. Maybe he was at a party last night. But he's there with you. As you do you try to stay awake the entire time?
Yeah. Just waiting.
It's been a pretty rough evening for you. What is your constitution?
Constitution, 50. Not the greatest.
Go ahead and roll a constitution check. You're rubbing your shoulder, sore.
That is a hard success.
So maybe
North, he's used to being up. He's used to being tired.
Yeah, undoubtedly. I mean, he's had a very rough, challenging life, and you know, maybe he is struggling to stay awake. But as he rubs his wounded shoulder, the spike of pain wakes him back up as he continues to wait. We cut back to the rest of the group. They make their way back to the hotel, but North is not there. He's not there at the hotel.
You know, sorry. One thing, just because it's really funny. While he's waiting, he's gonna start reading The Search for Higher Meaning primer.
The Search for Higher Meaning primer.
Yeah,
This was not one of the. Was this one of the name? No, this was not.
This is one of the ones I made up.
You had created. Okay.
He needs a higher power at the moment.
Yeah, tell us about what you're reading.
You know.
Or do you need some time?
No, I don't need time. I know improv. No, so The Search for the primer for higher meaning. It starts off into detail, speaking about what benefits there are in believing in something greater. And then it starts to go off and starts to speak about the generalized religions, Christianity, Buddhism, and towards the sort of end there, it starts to have like notes in it, and the notes seem to get slightly more emotional, with like certain paragraphs sort of like lined, crossed out, like keynotes written, and then some are just like straight up fucking ripped out. Just it's slightly helpful, but more demoralizing. Just the more you read, pretty much.
Well, there's certainly in a book like that, there's probably some positive, reassuring paragraphs or.
Yeah, the start of it was actually quite nice, but yeah, towards the end it's got a bit rough. But like the front half was pretty nice.
Do you think that North would go back to the front part to reread some stuff?
Probably at the moment, or he'd probably reread it just in its entirety, because it might contain something of note about the group. But yeah, would you like to roll a psychology check, or is there another check you would like to roll, perhaps? Psychology.
If not psychology, what I'm offering is maybe on the positive note, you glean some reassurance and maybe regain some.
He's not a religious man to begin with,
okay.
And so he's not going to look into the religious meaning behind it all. But at this time of moment, he's just simply searching for something to give him hope once more. So psychology probably might be the way he goes.
Okay.
However, in this time, he knows that there's nothing out there, so just sort of sighs at the book, puts it away.
Oh, okay. Sighing, closes the book, puts it away,
and takes out a cigarette and so starts smoking on it.
The cop looks up. Hey, those are good for the humors. As we cut back. Back when cigarettes were good for you. Have you had a dose of cocaine today?
No, but I have bloodlet. It's fine. I got.
And we cut back to the rest of the investigators, plus a new face to the group. At the hotel, you lay Shorty out on the sofa. He probably takes up most of it because he's so tall and gangly.
Yeah, so Willie will check to see if he's still breathing.
It was a completely empty bed. You guys could have put
No,
it in.
Willie throwing him on the couch. No.
Nope.
So he'll check to make sure he still is breathing. And then once he realizes he's still breathing, he'll walk over to Vince like, so I'm guessing North is not here. Should we go searching for him, or should we just wait it out?
What if he's gonna walk over and poke Shorty in the cheek? What if he wakes up?
You're right. All right. I'm gonna go out searching for him. Like I said, in his mental state, I don't trust him being out there. So I'm gonna go searching for him.
I don't know if he would be there, but I know that there was a couple times that we ran into officers. And I remember at one point, didn't he get picked up for breaking and entering with me?
Ah, good, yeah. Good activation. Yeah, you're right. So
Maybe he got picked up again?
Yep. I wouldn't. With his, like I said, the way he was looking, I wouldn't doubt it. Probably yelled at somebody, cussed somebody out, and then got picked up. So I guess I'm gonna check the police station first.
He did attack you after all.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so I babysit, and you. Good luck on your search.
Yeah. While I'm going, Vince, please behave. Like it's been enough for tonight. We don't need nothing else going on.
I promise not to touch anything, read anything, or try to steal anything. Maybe.
Brooke would just shake his head and be like, all right, and just walk out the door.
And Brooks walks out the door. Carefully shuts the door behind him. Now, what is Vince Gino doing now?
Well, since he can't leave the room, since he said that he wouldn't, he would babysit, he would pull out the book of Holy Mysteries of the Great Return.
So not even 2 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you said you wouldn't read anything, and not even.
But
Immediately reads.
In Vincent's defense, this was a book that was already presented to the group. It's not like he's reading the book that you handed him from.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not new problems. It's existing problems.
Yeah. He could be reading the whatever majigger.
Necrotomatome.
Whatever. That thing.
Alright.
So Vince opens up the book. In the very front, it's written in English. There's no author listed. The date listed as for publication was 1923. Oreo, stop it, it's loud.
That dog is having the best time. So jealous.
Want to do a line read?
A line read?
Yeah, just reread the line. The dog was.
And so Vince gets the book. The Holy Mysteries of the Great Return. Did you already read some of this? You haven't read any of this, right?
No,
This is brand new.
There was a portion of it that Vince did read.
Okay.
Yes.
So I've already read that portion to you. So as you read more of this, tell us more of what it is you're reading. Because remember, I did say I was going to make you do it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to come up with all this crap.
I was
I'm not
forcing
good at
the
improv.
DM's job.
Yeah, what was the original passage that Vince read?
So the original passage was, therefore, retaliation is now our sacred duty, to prove our purity of purpose, to make manifest the will of our lords, to pick up the sacred obligation of the flesh without limit and demonstrate the might and the bite of those who have begun to stir. Shall we wait as if paralyzed when blood frenzy is the pleasure of those whose reigns we shall be without end or limit?
Okay, so I feel like in this book is going to probably dive more into that and just kind of give more of like, I feel like this is going to be like one of those books of like, oh, you know, this is what we mean by to demonstrate our bite and how we need to prepare for the return, and just kind of like, I'm thinking of like the Ten Commandments type BS right now. Like, this is laying out what they need to do in order to not be smited during this great return.
So I think that as you read, you're kind of, maybe because English wasn't your first language, maybe it's a little confusing to you what all it means. It has these passages about the meaning of flesh and the joy and revelry in the flesh and in the bloodletting. I think, so out of character, this seems more along the lines of Slanesh. If anybody here is familiar with 40K or of Warhammer. So it looks like we didn't lose too much. I think it's basically up to where Kim had just, or Vince had just opened up the Book of Holy Mysteries. And we were just talking about how maybe Vince not being a native English speaker, maybe not fully understanding like the meanings of the words. It's more along the lines of purification of oneself through, self-injuring, injuring others, reveling in the flesh and blood and sacrifice of one's self and others. But it's
especially.
Yeah. But because this isn't something like, it's going to take way more than one night of flipping through in order to really, gain much out of any of these texts. Right now, it's more like, what is kind of adding flavor to side plots, basically. And so that's what I was kind of asking the players to kind of give a little bit about what it is they're reading, because all I have is like a single paragraph, but obviously it's a big tome, like a massive textbook almost. That's a thick book. It's not like I can read this in an hour kind of thing. You could flip through it over the course of a day and still need weeks to really grasp the hidden meanings behind everything. So, but yeah, you flip through it. I do believe I made you, yes, because, so the text here, specifically for this book, it will take an average of 13 weeks to study to comprehend.
Yeah, probably for Vince it would even take longer than that since English isn't his first language.
Yeah, so, but you probably spending maybe at least an hour or two reading.
I'm not gonna lie, at some point, Vince is going to pass out with the book still open.
Okay, and probably with, we're gonna say that Stanley, Shorty, he's still recuperating. He's gonna be out for quite a bit.
He'll be rolling around in the couch and starting to snore eventually as he gets into position. Just a big old honk snoo, starting to sound like an engine taking off as he gets into position.
Right. And we cut to Brooks as he's continuing his search. He retraces his steps back to the lodge. It hasn't been that long. He makes his way to the, maybe looking for North. He knows that he's been, he had been picked up by the cops once before. What is Brooks's plans?
Yeah, so the plan is really just to go straight to the police station. Like I said, Vince mentioned it to me that he could have been got picked up. I really did believe it. Like I said, he did point a gun at us. His mental state was really, really bad. So yeah, that's probably the first place after I checked the lodge. Just go straight to the police station.
So as you go to the nearest police station, it happens to be the one that North had made his beeline towards, because it's the nearest one. You go up the stairs, and again you see this man, and you saw this man. He was one of the people that was there at the lodge the night of the auction. He's in a police uniform now. You can recognize his face and his build, and you can see through the windows that North is seated on the bench in the front lobby area, maybe having coffee, smoking a cigarette,
Smoking a
stogie, recovering his humors.
Yeah, so he'll see that. He'll go into the building. He will try to head straight for North. Like I said, he's seen the guy. Brooke don't really like dealing with cops too much. So if he can avoid a conversation, he will. He's not gonna be rude, but like I said, if he can avoid.
Okay, so are you trying to be stealthy-like, or are you just trying to be quick, or?
No, he's gonna walk in like how you walk into a place and not make eye contact with anybody and just like.
Okay, yeah.
You go and you're going straight. Yeah.
You walk in, the bell at the door kind of ting ting ting, and so you try to go straight to North, and the officer behind this is like, "Oh, hey, is he with you? I remember seeing you earlier this night," and he kind of gives you a wink.
I'm sorry. Like I said, been to the gym, kind of tired, so I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Your buddy here doesn't seem like he's in all his sorts. He could use some help. He came here to talk to Detective So-and-so, but there's no Detective So-and-so. It doesn't help much. There's lots of detectives here. He said he was gonna wait until he showed up. And North, you're awake, and you see Brooks walk in. He's talking with this guy.
Alright, no. Slightly confused, but whatever. What you need?
Just checking on you. Why are you here? Did you come here willingly, or did they bring you here?
No, I came willingly.
Are y'all whispering to each other, like kind of like?
No,
Nah, I'm not whispering.
No.
It's always whispering, man.
Okay.
Came to talk to one of the sergeants. Need to wait till he's here.
All right. Do you know who the sergeant is?
I'll give him the name.
Okay. I thought you didn't know, you couldn't recall, and so you're like, he's a detective. Detective so-and-so.
The player can't recall, but the I'm assuming North would
Okay.
know.
maybe
I just absolutely forget.
Yeah, maybe now, like now the North has had a chance to like kind of settle down a little bit more. He's like, okay, I can recall the name of the detective,
Sergeant
and the officer behind the desk, Officer Terry. He's like, oh, yeah, Detective Davis. Yeah, he's not coming in until tomorrow, morning. He usually doesn't come in until 10 or so. You're gonna be waiting here a while if you're gonna.
What time is it?
I mean, it's the early morning now.
He has nothing better to do.
No, we'll North. Like you've been through a lot, man. Let's just come back. We can just come back. There's no point in you waiting here.
Just leave me alone. Want to be here.
So, Willie was sitting next to North and be like, man, what's happening with you? What's going on?
Nothing that you need to worry yourself about. But you sort of open up his coat slightly, gesture to his weapon, and sort of like gesture for you to take it.
Yeah, Willie would take it from him.
Don't want to right now.
Like, and he would kind of like lower his voice and be like, North, I'm concerned. You pointed a gun at me, man.
That's why I'm asking you to take it.
I'm not worried about. I'm worried about you. Like, what? Are you mentally okay?
No, it's never stopped me before. Just go. I'll be fine.
All right, so North, like Willie would get up and be like, just kind of like pat him on the shoulder, just let him know that, hey, we're like down here for him. And Willie start heading towards the door.
As you stand up and kind of walk towards the door, you maybe look over to where the front desk is. And Officer Terry is no longer at the desk. We'll find out what happens next time.
That's
On
foreboding.
the shadows
Right.
of Yog-Sothoth.
God, can't we have just one non-cliffhanger?